He recovered his books from the rubble of his destroyed home.
A V-1 flying bomb destroyed the Orwell's home in 1944 along with Orwell's books and manuscripts. He visited the house every day at lunch determined to save his books. He gathered them in a wheelbarrow until he had saved everything he could.
He had a natural sense of curiosity.
Orwell was fascinated by natural science and performed some pretty strange experiments as a young boy. He attempted to cook a hedgehog in his friend Jacintha's kitchen, angering both her and the cook. The cook did not last much longer, as she quit once Orwell caused an explosion in the same kitchen.
He had quite the falling out with H. Wells.
While the famed science fiction writer H. Wells had his talents, diplomacy wasn't one of them. After kicking Orwell out of his flat out of paranoid suspicion that Orwell was gossiping about him, he agreed to come to dinner at Georgie's to patch things up. Once he arrived, he ate 2 servings of curry and plum cake, then went home and wrote Orwell a strange letter. You knew I was ill and on a diet. You deliberately plied me with food and drink. I never want to see you again. He was a man of his word, and Orwell did not hear from him again.
A sniper shot him in the neck.
George Orwell barely made it out of the Spanish Civil War alive. A sniper shot him through the neck while he was fighting in the trenches. Medics took him back to Barcelona barely alive, and doctors learned that the bullet barely missed his main artery. In fact, the gunshot wound went through so clean and hot that it cauterized itself.
He loved pranks.
George Orwell enjoyed having a laugh at the expense of others when he was young. His childhood friend Jacintha Buddicombe recalls Orwell swinging from the luggage racks of trains, pretending to be an orangutan in order to shock the passengers. He was even expelled from his grammar school, a school where pupils go to cram for entrance exams, for sending a dead rat to the town surveyor.
The government put him under surveillance.
Orwell's vision of a surveillance state in 1984 still disturbs readers to this day. It remains one of the most powerful dystopian images in literature. Well, it turns out Big Brother was watching Orwell before he even wrote the book. After raising suspicion during his time doing research on working-class conditions for Road to Wigan Pier in 1936, the special branch placed him under surveillance for 12 years.
Eliot rejected Animal Farm.
Though it has become one of Orwell's most famous works, Animal Farm was rejected from many publishers before Secker and Warburg agreed to publish the now classic story. The modernist poet and essayist T. Eliot actually sent Orwell a rejection letter. While he praised the writing, he found the political message unhelpful in the current climate.
He fought in the Spanish Civil War.
Orwell came to Barcelona in 1936 to fight with the left-wing Republicans in the Spanish Civil War. He wanted to topple a totalitarian regime because, of course, Orwell wanted to topple a totalitarian regime. Orwell later admitted that he had no idea what he was getting into, but he got the intense experience he was looking for in his fight for revolution.
He joined the Imperial Police.
After graduating from Eton, Orwell joined the British Imperial Police in India. While he did not know at all what was required for candidates for the India Police, he was accepted and served in Burma.
Orwell spent Christmas in jail on purpose.
Ever the hard-hitting journalist, Orwell attempted to spend Christmas in jail so he could write about the experience. Orwell would drink almost an entire bottle of whiskey, become drunk and disorderly, and try to get cops to arrest him. And it worked. He was arrested and jailed under the false name of Edward Burton, and he spent 48 hours locked up in jail.
He was born in India.
Though George Orwell grew up in England, he was born in modern-day Bihar in British India in 1903. His mother was the daughter of a French businessman who lived in Burma, and his father worked in the opium department of the Indian Civil Service. Orwell moved with his mother to England in 1904.
He wrote under a pen name.
Just to clear things up right away, George Orwell isn't actually George Orwell. Eric Blair just used George Orwell as his pen name after returning from Ipswich.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.